The South African Department of Basic Education is proposing unisex bathrooms in public schools. It also wants to do away with pronouns to indicate genders like boys and girls or him and her. While the public will get to comment on the proposals next year, the proposal has already received some backlash from political parties and civil society. News Centre's Omoniyi has the details.
A leaked draft report by the Department of Basic Education for an inclusive environment that would accommodate learners of different sexual orientations has come under intense fire. In its quest for gender neutrality, the draft policies seek to inspire unisex toilets and changing rooms as well as individual shops. It also suggests the abolishment of gender-specific pronouns and gender-neutral uniforms. Is this a rights or safety issue? And why the proposal?
In a country such as ours, where we're still having, where we are actually the rape capital of the world, we're still having an issue in our schools where teachers are sleeping with students in primary schools and higher schools. We are currently still having issues around safe infrastructure for our children to go and study in public schools mostly. And we also have an issue around the quality of education. Priorities are a bit twisted because that's what should be invested in. That's how we should be investing in our young people.
You will never have majority of parents who will say, we agree with these people. Let us not confuse our children. Right. Children, when they grow up, even before you teach them, a boy knows that is a boy. A girl knows that is a girl. So rather than focusing on helping these children who are being confused by what some people are saying, let them get counseling and they be helped. Because if they want to use boys' toilets, nobody's going to stop them.
What are the experiences of young learners who are of different sexual orientation before the proposal?
I don't really identify as like a male or a guy. I prefer sort of like, I sometimes like mix, like sometimes I'm feeling more feminine, sometimes I'm feeling more masculine, but normally it's not like one or the other, it's like in the middle.
The student feels more comfortable going to school wearing a skirt, wearing pants, being addressed by this name rather than that, using these pronouns instead of those pronouns. It is within the school's best interest to help facilitate a system and a community and a society to help the students feel more comfortable.
The Department of Basic Education says it is a way to expand choice. One major debate, however, is about the safety of learners in school in a country that is on the rise of gender-based violence.
So as the DA believes that, individuals sometimes identify with a gender that differs from their biological sex. So we could not actually dictate and say, this is what you need to believe, but we need to give them that choice and we need to provide, access.
In line with our constitution, and more than anything, the Basic Education Department has been consistent in its attempt to create safe spaces for learners who are gender diverse.
Invest in educating people. Before you can go and open a unisex toilet, let people understand why they have to have unisex toilets. Help people understand why it's necessary for them to embrace people who use who like boys must embrace girls using the same toilets and what the rules there are.
Many say plans to implement these will fundamentally change the school environment with more spotlight on the rights of the LGBTQI+ community in South Africa. Niyi, Omoniyi, reporting for News Central.